And welcome to Xing the Huddle with Dan and Jacob. I am Dan.
And I'm Jacob. And today we're
hold on.
Oh, fuck me.
We're gonna hold on because yesterday was somebody's birthday. Happy late birthday, buddy.
Thank you.
Love you.
33. 33's never looked so good.
Big 3-3. So, on you.
As we kind of left off last week, starting this week, we will be covering the top 5 easiest and hardest schedules as predicted by ESPN/CBS Sports, whoever actually does that poll. We will also be going over week 0 games. And as Dan said, Dan, would you like to talk about this one? Who gets
the Curse of the Irish? Week 0 is upon us, and Saturday, college football goes live.
We're back.
From Dublin, Ireland.
We're back, baby.
We're back. So, strap in.
Strap on. Wait. No. Don't do that. Unless you're into it. As long as you're a consenting adult. I'm trying not to get flagged by YouTube.
So, going in, let's just start right in with the top 5 easiest schedules in FBS.
I want to kind of make this a game.
Okay.
In the top 5, we'll start with whatever 5 is. I want you to give me a conference, and I'm going to guess the team.
ACC.
I'm going to guess Clemson.
No.
Am I close?
Farther south.
Like significantly farther south?
Significantly farther south.
Florida State.
Farther south still.
Miami?
Yes. Number 5 for the easiest college football schedule is the Miami Hurricanes.
The Hurricanes with their weird bird mascot.
Yeah.
But, it wouldn't be very easy to make a hurricane mascot. Like, what are you just going to be, wind? Like, think about it. That's stupid mascots.
Yeah.
Like if we're also going to talk about, like, stupid mascots just in general, I'd probably put the Miami Hurricanes in the top 5. Just because their weird crane thing doesn't make any sense with their name.
The stork?
Yeah, the stork doesn't make any sense with their name. Another one that doesn't make any sense with their name is Western Kentucky, the Hilltoppers. They just have that red thing.
That's fair. That's 100%.
One that does make sense, but it's still stupid, is Syracuse.
The orange?
It's just a fucking orange.
All right.
Also, Cleveland Browns.
Fair.
And also San Diego Padres.
Also, again, fair.
That's my hot take. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. So, number 4, we're going to stay in the ACC.
ACC, it's got to be farther north than Miami because there is nothing farther south.
That is correct.
Than Miami, Florida. I'm going to guess Virginia Tech.
No, but you are stupid close.
Virginia.
That is correct. Number 4.
The comedy. What are they? The Cavaliers.
Cavaliers.
I was thinking Commodores for some reason.
So, real fast. Their key avoidances this year. They don't play Clemson. They don't play Miami, and they don't play Louisville.
So their hardest game is going to be what? Pitt. Maybe Duke.
Pitt, Virginia Tech, maybe.
Virginia Tech's kind of still a joke. I'm sorry if you're Virginia Tech fans. I'm sure I've offended all 4 of you.
Yeah.
I really like Virginia Tech personally. Also, another stupid mascot.
The Hokie?
They're fucking turkey. It is
turkey.
What have you ever seen a turkey and be like, ah?
No.
Oh God.
No.
It's going to kill me. Like, but also if you're gonna go with that logic, like 95% of all colleges are not a very threatening thing. Like Georgia, a bulldog. You're like, look at this shit. I'm going to even throw Ohio State under their bus. A Buckeye is just a nut.
It's a poisonous nut.
It's a poisonous nut, but if you don't eat it, it can't hurt you.
Yeah. The Louisville
The fucking Cardinals. It's a little bird. Like the only one that kind of scares me is
The
like
only bird
Purdue.
The only bird that I fear is a fucking crow.
Like
They're vindictive.
Like Purdue, you know?
Oh, yeah.
It's a Boilermaker. They're technically a train maker, which they fuck you up. They got some big ass tools, and they're probably not like the smallest people in the world. Like, so that one kind of scares me.
Okay.
West Virginia, Mountaineers, they got guns. And you go into West Virginia, you go to the hills, you hear squeal like a pig. Another one that I don't think is very threatening, that's a really weird one, is Oregon. Because you ever seen a duck? Like they're just little guys. They're just little guys. Like they're cool. Like you just look at a duck, you're like, it's a duck. You're not like, oh, it's a duck. Like,
you know what is terrifying though?
Although there is a phobia, antidaptophobia, I believe I'm saying that right, is the fear that somewhere, somehow, a duck is always watching you. So if you suffer from antidaptophobia, if I'm saying that correctly, Oregon would scare you. And I feel bad because ducks are cute.
You know what one of the most terrifying mascots is?
Is it UAB?
No.
The Blaze? It's
No.
just fucking fire.
USC.
The Trojans?
That's pretty scary.
Depending on what kind of Trojan.
We are not sponsored by them at all.
Oh, another scary one that doesn't sound very scary is UCLA.
The Bruins?
Bruins. Because if you think of a Bruin, you're like, I don't know what the fuck a Bruin is, but it's a bear. Bears are fucking scary.
Southwest Montana State. The Bears.
Fucking what's another one that's scary? We're on a weird tangent here, and I do not apologize. We'll go out of the Big 10 or Big 12, I mean. There are a few
Wildcats
that would be scared. I'm not really that scared of Wildcats. It's just, it's Cougar basically. Same thing with BYU, Houston. Kansas technically isn't a real animal, but if you go off the concept of what a Jayhawk is, I'd be very scared.
Baylor?
They're the Bears. Yeah.
What about Texas Tech? They're the Red Raiders.
Red Raiders, they're Cowboys. Same thing with Oklahoma State. I'd be scared if a cowboy came at me.
Same.
TCU, Horned Frogs, not really scared. It's just a frog.
Actually, it's not a frog. It's a lizard.
It's the same thing.
No,
it might as well be a frog.
It's different.
It's this big.
No, it's like that.
I'm still not scared. I kick it. Iowa State, a cyclone. Fucking terrified of a cyclone.
Yeah. Are you scared?
But their mascot, no.
Are you scared of the Huskies?
Huskies are just loud. They're like all the time. Another one that I would probably be scared of the Big 12. Let me do my Rolodex of the Big 12 teams here. Utah, the Utes, which were technically Native American tribes.
Colorado,
the Buffaloes. I'd fucking be scared of a buffalo.
Colorado State,
the Rams.
They don't give a shit about nothing.
Less scared of a ram than a buffalo because I feel like I could outrun a ram versus a buffalo is like 2,000 pounds of just muscle and hatred.
I'm pretty sure a ram can run at like 40 miles an hour.
Either or. Both of them terrify me. Let's go Big 10. Wolverine, not scared at all.
Oh, those are fucking terrifying. I'm not even joking. They're fucking terrifying.
Are they?
Yeah.
It's like what about a badger?
Yeah. Terrified. No. Stick your hand in that hole. Yeah, fuck you.
Let's go Northwestern. They're what? Wildcats?
Wildcats.
Not really scared?
No. Nittany Lions? That's just a mountain lion.
I'd be more scared of a mountain lion than I would a wildcat.
Yeah.
We'll go
Michigan State Spartans.
Spartans.
Always scared of a Spartan.
Would be terrified. We already did USC. We already did Oregon. Washington, they're the Huskies.
You did UCLA.
What's another?
Rutgers, the Black Knights.
Would be more scared of a knight.
Yeah.
Just because they have a sword.
Or not the Black Knights. They're just the Knights.
Scarlet Knights.
Scarlet Knights. That's my bad.
Let's go Minnesota. A gopher. Not scared.
Not scared of gopher.
We'll go Illinois. Whatever the fuck a Fighting Illini is, that's just somebody from Illinois.
I guess.
Depending on what part of Illinois, maybe.
Maybe.
Like if they're from Chicago or something.
I don't know.
But not from Champaign.
Champagne.
Maryland, Turtle, not scared.
Indiana, Hoosier.
That's just somebody from Indiana. That's
Yeah.
me. Are you
Yeah.
scared of me?
No.
Exactly. I feel like we're missing a few.
Iowa.
A bird, not scared. It's a Hawkeye.
But would you be scared of an eagle?
I'd be more scared of an eagle than I would a Hawkeye.
So Boston College.
Boston College would probably. I'd be like, oh fuck, it's an eagle. I can't touch it, or I go to prison.
No, I think aren't they the Golden Eagles?
They're golden eagles, but still, it's an eagle.
Yeah,
Not a bald eagle, but it's still an eagle. It's probably still protected somehow.
You're not wrong.
We did Illinois. We did Northwestern. That covers Illinois. We did Indiana, Ohio State,
Purdue,
Michigan State, Iowa, Oregon, Washington,
USC, UCLA,
UCLA.
Ohio State.
We said Ohio State,
Penn State.
I feel like we're missing one.
Rutgers, Maryland.
I feel like we're missing a Big Ten team, and it's going to bother me. Give us a second doing some quick research, because
Nope, not Conference USA.
Indiana, Maryland,
Nebraska.
Michigan. Oh, yeah, Cornhusker, not scared.
That's it.
Oh, yeah, that's it. Not scared of a
Over
Cornhusker. They're just husking corn, you know?
Yeah. Just out there trying to farm some land.
Like, you ever been to Nebraska? There's nothing there but corn and sadness. Same
All
thing
right.
with Iowa. Really, Midwest in general, except until you get to Kansas. And then it's not corn and sadness, it's wheat and sadness.
Fair. So let's go to number 4 on the list. Who do you think?
Already did 4.
Number 3. I'm sorry. Number 3 on the list.
Give me a conference.
Big 12.
Texas Tech.
North.
Well, probably not Kansas.
South.
Oklahoma State.
North.
K-State.
Yes, K-State has the third weakest schedule in the big or in FBS. They only play one preseason ranked opponent, and that is Houston.
Really?
Yeah. Number 2, Big 12.
Sorry, I'm texting somebody back. Big 12. Give me BYU.
South.
South of Utah. Utah?
Way south.
Houston?
West.
TCU?
South.
Texas Tech.
Yes.
But Lubbock is actually northeast Texas.
Oh, is it?
Northwest Texas, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like on the border of Texas and New Mexico.
Yeah. So Texas Tech misses out on BYU entirely and gets main test against Houston, Arizona, and TCU at home.
I forgot Arizona was in the Big 12.
Yeah. They're in Arizona State.
Wildcats don't scare me. Sun Devils
Definitely scare me.
would scare me. Yeah.
No thanks. And number 1, we are going back to the ACC. I just want to let you know that there are 3 ACC teams in this top 5 and 2 Big 12 teams.
Clemson.
No.
But close.
North.
Well, north of Clemson, that's South Carolina. North Carolina? NC State.
Yes, NC State has the weakest schedule among all Power 5 teams. Their only Power Conference team without a single preseason ranked opponent on their schedule, and they miss out on playing Notre Dame, Clemson, Miami, and SMU.
So if you had a dark horse for the ACC just to be in the conference title, I'd probably put some money on NC State.
I wouldn't. I'd put my money on Virginia.
I'd put my money on Virginia, but if you were a betting person.
No. Virginia had a stellar season last year. Only missed out on the playoff because Miami's a brand name.
It's like Notre Dame. This is another weird tangent we're going on, and we kind of touched on this last week. I think, if you're going to be in the 12-team, 14-team, how many ever teams there are, playoff, if you're going to be in the playoffs in general, I think, you should be in a conference, like an actual conference.
Yep.
I like the fact that they are doing the at-large bids because it gives some of these other schools more monetary.
Like JMU
like
and
James Madison, any of those.
Tulane.
Like, if you've earned it, I say go for it. But I think one of the prerequisites is that you are in a conference.
Yeah.
And I also think they should kind of do what the Premier League does. I'm pretty sure the Premier League in the UK. So if you win your division and you're like a lower division, you automatically get bumped up to the Premier League. But if you're like the lowest team in the Premier League, you get dropped down
To the Champions League.
If you're following with soccer logic, I think they should implement that in college football. I think it'd be really good for some of these schools. Be like, show us what you got, Like James Madison, let's say they go 12-0, they end up in the top 10. They go to the college football playoff, they lose in the first round. Hey, you were the number one team that wasn't in a Power 5 conference, Power 4 conference, whatever we're actually going with, because I don't know if we acknowledge the new Pac-12.
Yeah.
Let's say you're James Madison, you get bumped up, and then it's whatever the worst team in the any of the Power 5 conferences are. So let's use Purdue.
Okay.
So
if they don't,
if say Purdue goes 1-11,
then they get bumped down to we'd have to go to the MAC.
That either the MAC or whatever conference that James Madison is. So whatever conference that team was in. So
I think you'd have to partner as bigger conferences with smaller conferences to make that happen.
Exactly, but I think it would be a really solid.
Yeah, so I think the Big Ten should partner with the MAC.
Yeah,
the ACC could partner with the Sun Belt.
No, Sun Belt would be SEC.
Then Conference USA?
Conference USA, the American Conference, any of those.
Yeah, I think Big 12 should do the American Conference.
I was going to say Conference USA because most of those teams are like Tulsa.
Oh, yeah, that's fair. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm all for that. I'm all for that.
So you like hypothetically.
Because if you think about it like this, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but think about it like this. Those teams that get bumped up into these bigger conferences get more money.
They get more money.
That's NIL. That's recruiting.
And it also directly punishes if you had let's use Oklahoma State from the last few years. It's where they haven't been very good. They go 2-10.
Yep.
So hey, congratulations! You just got demoted to Conference USA.
Yeah.
And whoever won the Conference USA last year would be immediately jumped up into the Big 12. So you get more marketing rights, you get more money. It's also a better incentive for you to be like, hey, we're going to recruit better. Hey, we're going to play a little harder.
Upgrade athletic facilities.
Yeah.
And
even if
stadium upgrades.
And even if, it's like, let's use, we'll use James Madison again. So they'd probably go into the ACC.
Yeah.
Because that just makes sense because I think they're already in North Carolina or something. So we would take whatever team finished the last, so probably Wake Forest or something. So Wake Forest is now out of that. They're in Conference USA. You still keep your shit. They're not like, oh, hey, you just got demoted. Now you lose your athletic facilities. You lose X, Y, and Z. And it's only going to be in football. So
other sports to follow.
Other sports to follow. So if you are a school, like we'll use Kansas as an example. Kansas didn't have a very good football season, stellar baseball season, stellar basketball season. They would still be in the Big 12 by default. They also weren't the last team in the Big 12. But like let's say,
well, not UCF.
I think so. It was Oklahoma State.
Oh yeah, you're right.
But like let's say so all of these Power 5, Power 4 schools are now required to, you have to have a men's and women's basketball. You have to have a men's and women's baseball and softball, respectively. Football. And I'm going to throw in, you need to have a fourth sport, either that being hockey or soccer.
I vote for soccer. I feel like more people go to soccer matches than they do hockey matches.
Well, it's also just really hard for some of these schools that have a hockey program, just because,
unless you're Minnesota,
just because a lot of hockey programs are not devoted to the South, the East United States.
Yeah.
It's mostly North and Northeast United States, like Boston, Detroit,
center,
Ohio,
Minnesota,
Michigan, Minnesota,
Wisconsin,
Ohio, like the northern states. So I don't think hockey would be fair, but like that was what I was saying. You need to either have a hockey or a soccer program. You can have both, but you need to have one or the other. So you need to have 4 of the major sports. Obviously, almost every single school is going to have football. Almost every single school is going to have baseball, and almost every single school is going to have basketball.
Yeah.
That's just, those are the big ones. That's what gets the money.
Well, you have all these, like the Big Ten has the NIT tournament.
Yeah.
The Big 12, I don't know what that one's called.
NIT.
Is it the NIT?
Yeah, they're 1-1.
Yeah, and then you have the NCAA March Madness tournament. The SEC has their own tournament that's weird.
We don't really talk about the SEC.
But anyway, top 5 hardest schedules first in the SEC.
Give me Florida. They're always up there.
Northwest
SEC?
Northwest.
South Carolina?
No, that's East. Northwest.
Mizzou?
A coach quit their team last year to coach another SEC team.
Ole Miss?
Ole Miss has the number 5 hardest schedule.
Okay, make them deserve it.
So it says they are tied closely with Auburn and Kentucky, depending on the index. Their key matchup navigates the elite SEC schedule with high-profile clashes against powerhouse opponents like Texas, LSU, and a rigorous multi-week conference sequence.
Number 4.
Number 4, we're going SEC again.
I'm just going to throw out Florida again.
West.
Alabama?
West.
Texas?
North.
Oklahoma?
Oklahoma has the 4th hardest schedule in the FBS.
Oklahoma, where the win comes.
They have an unforgiving stretch featuring road games at Michigan, at Georgia. They got the Red River rivalry against Texas, and plus the back half of the conference against Ole Miss and Texas. Texas A&M. Texas A&M.
I honestly wouldn't want to play
any
Texas
one of those
A&M.
teams.
Also, weird side tangent here. I know it's probably arguable, but I still think that the power entrance is one of the best college football entrances.
Yeah.
There's just something about it.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
There's a lot of the SEC schools have a really good entrances. Like, even if you're going to, like, Tennessee, Rocky Top, that'd be a discussion for another day. But once you get out of the SEC, you really don't have very many cool entrances. Ohio State has a good one, but
Or honor defend.
But like Kansas is boring. K-State's is boring.
Clemson's is good.
Virginia Tech's is also good. Inner Sandman.
Yes, but I also like Tennessee's running through the T.
Yeah, and Rocky Top.
Yeah, I love that one. Number 3, staying in the SEC.
Staying in the SEC, I'm gonna guess Florida because Florida always has a very hard schedule for some fucking reason.
West.
Not in Florida.
West.
Texas A&M.
Southwest.
Texas.
Yes. Texas has the
Texas
third.
is North Texas, by the way. That's in Austin.
Isn't Texas A&M and
They're like San Antonio area.
oh, so yeah. So my bad.
Learn your geography.
I know.
Geography.
Key matchups against
geography. There we go.
Key matchups against Ohio State in a marquee non-conference game, second game of the week. And then they have a daunting conference schedule that includes Oklahoma at a neutral site, at Tennessee, at LSU, Ole Miss, and Texas A&M away.
Let's see if Arch Manning is going to put his nuts on the dash this season.
So, I don't know who this one is. Hold on. Okay. Staying in the SEC. It's not Florida.
It's not Florida. I feel like we're on a consistent pattern here. Give me Alabama.
North
of Alabama.
Northwest.
Tennessee.
Straight west.
Of Tennessee?
Yep.
Kentucky? No, that's the other way.
That's north.
Mizzou?
Straight south. Squeal, pig. Squeal.
Arkansas.
Arkansas. They have
Woo pig. Woo pig.
They got a tough non-conference schedule trip to Utah, combined with a brutal SEC slate featuring Georgia, Texas, Tennessee, LSU, and Texas A&M.
All right, let's go number 1. What the hardest schedule is. I'll look away.
Big Ten.
Big Ten. I'm hesitant to say Ohio State.
You should just say it.
Ohio State.
They have the number 1 hardest schedule in the FBS. They have a massive non-conference road game at Texas, plus a very punishing conference clash with Oregon.
The Ducks, not scary.
Michigan.
Wolverine, slightly scarier.
At USC.
Trojans.
At Iowa.
The Hawkeyes.
And at Indiana.
So
they play 3 top 10 teams this year.
One of those teams I feel like is going to fall a little flat this season, and I'm sorry, Hoosier fans. I think the magic of your season last year, yes, Kirk Cignetti is a fantastic head coach. You're still going to be very competitive. I think you're still going to do very well.
Let me ask you this, though. What if Kurt Cignetti just reloaded?
He could have. You did win the national championship, so anything is possible. But I feel like they're going to have a little bit of natty hangover.
You know, that usually happens unless you're an SEC school. Georgia did back-to-back. Alabama did back-to-back.
Ohio State was really close.
Ohio State was really close. But I don't think.
I think the magic of last season was, in fact, magic. And I
think there was a lot of fairy dust spread around that field for Indiana.
And
you know what? I'm not taking anything away from them. Congratulations on Indiana for having a great season and all. But are they repeat? I don't think so.
I don't believe so. I think a lot of their magic was just how much of how much dog Fernando Mendoza had in him.
Yeah.
Like that man put that team on his back. If you watched that national championship, there was not a single second of that game where Fernando Mendoza was on the field that you're just like, he ain't got it.
Oh yeah, no,
he ain't got no, dude. That
and you go through the Big Ten championship game all the way to the national championship game, and none of them games did you ever look out there and say he didn't have it.
Yeah, no, he had that dog in him.
Yep.
And I think that was part of the magic of last season was the fact that, Fernando Mendoza was playing like a man on fire.
Yeah. I'm the Heisman Trophy winner. I don't think a
single one of us thought in the beginning of the season that Fernando Mendoza was going to win the Heisman. I think I mentioned Fernando Mendoza because of how well he did at Cal.
Yeah. But I think that's Indiana's first Heisman Trophy ever.
More than likely.
That's their first national championship ever from a coach who was never given a shot.
It's a Cinderella story.
Which
is why, again, and I will die on this hill, this is why we love college football.
3,595 passing yards, 41 touchdowns, and 5 interceptions, with 243 rushing yards and 6 rushing touchdowns. He won the Heisman and eventually went number 1 overall in the 2026 NFL Draft. Does this sum it up?
It actually does. It does, Emery. It sums it up very, very well. And when I mean that they didn't deserve it, they 100% deserved everything that they got because they worked hard. Kurt Signetti cracked the whip and said, "Look, if you want to be great, then go for greatness. If you want to nibble at mediocrity, this isn't the place for you."
As one of my favorite YouTubers has been saying, because he's got recently into NASCAR, and one of his coaches or whatever, the crew chief, whatever, he says, he's like, sometimes you just need to put your nuts on the dash and leave them there. Because if you're going to half-ass something, don't do it. If you're going to, like, as he said, he's like, if you're going to put your nuts on the dash, you're going to give it 110% of whatever you have. And I've been saying that more lately, and it really rings truth because, you don't just play the game to play the game. It's
you really don't.
It's like anything you want to do. If you actually want to give
100%, he's right.
Yeah.
Pure perseverance.
Yeah. If you're not willing to put in the work, why even try?
And I have to go back to what Ryan Day said.
It's also, about the blood, sweat, and tears that build into anything. So it's like, if you're not willing to give 100% into something, why try?
That recruit that chose Tennessee over Ohio State.
Yeah.
You remember his name?
I don't.
Gabriel
Iglesias.
Gabriel Jacobs, I think. I can't remember his name. But he took the visit to Ohio State, and this is what is expected of you. And he just recently did an interview about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And in the interview, he said that Tennessee seemed more fun. And as a head coach, as a head coach, you're there to put in work. You're there to put in work to get to the next level. You're not there for fun. College football, college baseball, college soccer, swim team, that's not fun. That's work.
Basically, to kind of summarize what Dan's trying to say here in less words, because this is just what I thought of. Everything you do in college is essentially an interview.
Yeah. 100%.
It's essentially an interview. So if you're going to be like Fernando Mendoza, Peyton Manning, any of those guys, like Johnny Manziel, doesn't necessarily mean it was a good interview, but it was an interview. You don't just, as I believe it was Herm Edwards say, you play to win the game. And as Jim Morris said, practice or playoffs. We ain't even talk about playoffs. Playing to win a game.
Yeah.
It's the same thing in the NFL, same thing in MLB, same thing in MLS, any of the major pro sports games. The only one that's kind of different is MLB because you have the AA, single A, triple A majors.
Yeah.
But in that same sentence, isn't whatever you're doing in those levels, isn't that an interview?
Yeah.
High school football.
Isn't Division I college football like just
in NFL League 2?
Yeah, NFL League 2.
It's again, I'm gonna preach on this hill, and I'm gonna stand very firm on this. I think if you're going in it for fun, you're not going in it for the right reasons.
If you're going in it for fun, go play for like Tulane.
Yeah.
Like
stats are one thing.
If you're wanting to run up stats, go to a conference that has no defense. Like, let's just be honest.
If you want to put your nuts on the dash and show everybody what you can handle, go play for a big dog. Not saying Tennessee isn't a big dog.
Discipline, sacrifice, brotherhood, resilience, and representing your school, family, and teammates every time you step on the field.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That's why Ohio State calls it the brotherhood. That's why Georgia calls it the pound.
That's why when I went to KU, when I played baseball, it was like I never played, but you go in every practice, you go in every scrimmage, anytime you get the chance.
And you give it all.
You go out there and with the expectations of you're like, every single time I stepped on the field, I'm like, I'm hitting a home run. I'm driving somebody in. I'm doing my job here.
Yeah.
You strike out, but you go out there with the expectations of next man up.
Yeah.
Next play.
Because God forbid somebody get injured and you have to step in their shoes.
Yeah.
Are you going to be ready?
It's the same thing with college football. It's like
baseball, soccer, like every sport.
I was always
you are, and this is in Quinn Ewers. Think about it like this: Quinn Ewers got injured. Arch Manning stepped into a game, and was he ready? No, because they were up against Alabama, and Alabama came back and won. But let's move on to week 0.
My school always had the saying RMA, right mental attitude,
for every sport. Yeah. Yep.
See,
you have to be ready mentally and physically.
See, when I was in school, our motto was 212. And I might need to explain that. So at 211 degrees, water is just hot water. 212 degrees, water is boiling. They said, be that extra degree. Do the right things every single time.
Yeah.
Because if you're 211, you're just hot water. You're really hot water, but you're 212, you're boiling.
I like it.
And that's what we always said. And even like when I was in high school and I played football, we didn't have our names on the back of our jersey. We had belief, respect, experience. Like there was other things. And I got interviewed my senior year, and they're like, "So what is like the name on the back of your jersey represent to you?" But I was number 69, so I think that's the only reason they asked me. But I was like, I think mine was like respect. And I was like, what does respect mean to you? I'm like, well, it's
got to respect the 69, obviously.
Like you got to respect, like we're all brothers out here. One team, one goal. I think that rings true in every sport. One team, one goal. What's your goal? It's to win. And what that means for what that's going to cost, that's all the difference. That's that 212.
Yeah.
So it's like if we'll use Ohio State, for example. Do you think they approach, if they play Youngstown State, any differently than if they play Michigan?
No.
One team, one goal. That one goal is to win.
The only thing that changes is how much film preparation. But let's go into week 0.
Week 0.
Week 0. So, kicking off at Aviva Stadium in Dublin, Ireland, we have North Carolina versus TCU starting at 11 a.m. 7.5-point line in favor of TCU. 47.5 over under.
Give me TCU, but give me North Carolina to have the Dublin curse.
Yeah?
Bill Belichick and his 27-year-old girlfriend.
I think she's 28 now.
Same.
That's fair.
She's going to leave him for some older guy.
And then the next game on the docket is...
You never gave your prediction.
Oh, for me, TCU. TCU by a lot. TCU by probably 24. Next game on the docket, San Jose State at USC.
USC by like 30.
USC is a 38.5-point favorite.
30 to 40 points.
I'm also going to take USC, but I don't think they cover the spread. I don't think they cover 38.5. I think it's a 35-point ball game.
It's fair.
Next on the list, NC State goes up to Virginia.
Give me Virginia. I think
this game is only a 5.5-point spread.
But it's in Virginia.
It is in Virginia.
Where's Virginia? Richmond?
Scott Stadium in Charlottesville, Virginia.
I was close. Give me Virginia. I think it's going to be closer than a lot of people think. I think this is going to be a lower scoring game. Final score prediction, I'm thinking Virginia does cover. Give me like 31 to 21.
31-21?
31-21.
I do think NC State has a opportunity to pull off an upset.
I can see it. Any given Saturday.
So
I always say.
But I don't think they do. But I do think they cover the spread. Give me NC State, or give me Virginia 24 and NC State 21.
It's a closer game. No, don't cover the spread.
Don't cover the spread. Next, we are going to be talking about the newest addition to the FBS.
One of the newest.
We got Jacksonville State going to North Dakota State up at the Fargo Dome in Fargo, North Dakota.
Give me North Dakota State to win their first ever FBS game.
Give me North Dakota State. It's only a 7-point spread.
In favor of North Dakota State?
In favor of North Dakota State. But the over-under is 46.5.
I think they're going to go over that.
Give me North Dakota State 52, Jacksonville State 7.
I think it's going to be a little bit closer than that.
I don't.
I think North Dakota State is obviously the better team here. They're kind of one of those teams that they have proven that they can win at the lower level, and they're honestly an example of they should have been up here a long time ago.
That's fair. Now we're going to be talking about the second team that joined the FBS this year. Sacramento goes on the road to Eastern Michigan. It is
Sacramento State an FBS team?
Sacramento State is an FBS team now.
Huh. Give me Eastern Michigan.
Eastern Michigan by a lot. Probably 20 points.
Yeah.
Then we got Hawaii at Stanford. This game is only a 5.5-point spread.
Give me Hawaii.
I'm hyped up on Hawaii this year. I think they have potential to possibly get a at-large bid.
I could see it. They did really well last year.
Yeah.
I think they should have been ranked in the top 25. Also, it was just a really cool story about their kicker. He was Japanese, and he learned how to kick from YouTube.
Oh, that's nice.
I think I told you that. We talked about that last year.
Yeah. Next game on the slate, we have New Mexico State at Florida State.
Does Florida State get their first loss of the season?
I don't think week 0.
No, Florida State is a 31.5-point favorite. I do not think they cover.
I think it's going to be way closer than it's supposed to be.
Yeah, give me like 20, 28, 17. Like that. 28,
Give me 35-28.
Oh, well, 7-point game?
Yeah.
Okay. The 7-point game on a 31.5-point spread on a 53.5 over under. Man, you're brave.
I mean, you did roughly the same.
That's 14 points.
You said 28-14.
That's 14 points.
I think it's going to be close.
Last game, 9 o'clock game, coming out of Las Vegas, Nevada. We got Memphis going to UNLV.
Give me the running Rebels.
All righty. 5.5-point spread, 57.5 over under. It is the highest in the over unders for week 0.
Another bear.
And I guess that's kind of like we could go through the Thursday games
Let's go over all the games.
and the Friday games, but then you go into September 5th, which is technically week 2, I believe.
Week 1.
No, it's still week 1. UMass at Rutgers. I got Rutgers by a
give
lot.
me Rutgers.
Bethane Cookman at UCF.
UCF.
I also have UCF. Akron at Wake Forest. Now,
Give me Akron.
Give me Wake Forest, but it's going to be close.
give me Akron by 3.
The Zips.
Yep. I think it's Akron by 3, a last-second field goal to win.
I can see it.
Merrick at Delaware.
Delaware.
I also have Delaware.
Never heard of Merrick.
Oh, I'm sorry, Merrimack.
Same thing.
West Georgia at Kennesaw State. I got Kennesaw State.
Give me Kennesaw State.
Albany at Buffalo.
Give me Buffalo, but I could see that being one of the weird teams that get upset.
Oh, that's 100%. Arkansas Pine Bluff at Mizzou.
Give me Mizzou by like 80 points. Like it's gonna not be even fucking close.
Murder.
It's gonna be
Just
skull fucking.
Just straight murder. Here's a good one. Colorado at Georgia Tech.
Give me Georgia Tech.
Do you want the spread?
Yes.
6.5.
Yeah, give me Georgia Tech.
You want the over under?
It's gonna be like what, 45?
50.5.
I was close.
I don't think Colorado's got the juice. I think
Not so primetime Sanders is gonna lose.
yeah, give me Georgia Tech by 17.
I can see it.
Eastern Illinois at Minnesota.
Give me Minnesota. Rowing the boat.
Rowing the boat. Idaho at Utah.
That actually would be a better game than it sounds on paper.
It's really not. It's 33.5-point spread, 56.5
I mean,
over
give me
under.
Utah, but I feel like Idaho somehow is gonna.
They go in and vandalize their opponent.
That's one of the teams that I still wish was in the FBS.
I think Idaho is in the FBS.
Nope, they were, and they left.
Huh.
We lost the Kibbe Dome.
Then you got the UAB Blaze at Illinois.
Give me Illinois by like 30.
Okay. Friday, September 4th, we got San Jose State. We're getting back in there because San Jose State played in week 0, so we will leave that off.
We'll talk about that next week.
We will talk about that next week. So there is some stuff that I really do want to talk about before we end the podcast tonight.
One thing I would like to ask everybody, and this also includes Dan, thoughts and comments on college football 27.
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it for as much as I get to play it.
Do we feel like it's like the Madden where it's just a rebranded?
No,
I feel like they added a lot of shit.
they did add a lot of stuff. So there is there is an NFL tight end. That is coming back to college.
Who'd that be?
Daquan Wright.
Never heard of him.
He is a tight end for the Browns. And because the NCAA was ruled against by a federal judge, he gets an extra year of eligibility after being drafted. So he has been, says the Browns are waiving rookie tight end Daquan Wright, who reportedly plans to join LSU. He is the first player after the ruling to come back to college from the NFL. Thoughts?
I don't like that.
Preach.
I have never been a big fan of the rule. The only time I'm okay with it. So the MLB does. So there's several pretty big names currently in the NFL that were drafted as a baseball player. And they decided to go back to play football. I'm okay with that because they got drafted out of high school or as a freshman in college. Patrick Mahomes got drafted in MLB. Kyler Murray got drafted in MLB. You want to go back even farther, John Elway got drafted in MLB. I'm pretty sure got drafted by the Kansas City Royals to play baseball. And he was just like, I defer. I want to go play football.
Yeah.
So he went to Stanford. I'm okay with that. But once you've already been playing
But he hasn't.
college football,
Yeah. So hear me out, you get an extra year of eligibility and you were just drafted that year. You haven't played any games.
you don't like the team you got played for.
I'm going to assume that the waiver thing is going to be, okay, you get to go back, but you don't get to enter the NFL draft again. I'm going to assume that the language of the contract is going to be that for signing the waiver form. I don't know.
Hear me out here. The only stipulation that I have that you could get drafted and then go back to NCAA is if two things have to happen. You have to be less than a junior.
So less than 3 years?
Junior or less. So if you were redshirted as a freshman or a sophomore, you have 3 years in school. You get drafted. You're like, I'm going to enter the draft. I'm going to, we'll use Beanie Wells.
Okay.
As an example. Because I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he was. He was a redshirted sophomore declared for the draft because he was eligible for the draft. A, you need to be eligible for the draft. B, if you get drafted, if you declare for the draft, and you are drafted, you need to tell that team right then and there that you're going back to college. Like you get like 2 weeks.
Okay.
Because I don't think it's fair to an
But
NFL program.
the judgment just came down.
I get that. But I don't going forward.
Yeah, so what you're saying is moving forward, you want to see these rules implemented.
So let's say Ohio State has an all-star freshman any position. Let's use
Chris Henry.
We'll use Philby Higgins.
Philby fucking Higgins.
We'll use Philby Higgins. Not a real person, but R.I.P. Kevin for inventing it. Philby Higgins.
He didn't invent Philby Higgins.
He did.
Tyrone did.
Oh, R.I.P. Tyrone.
Tyrone's still alive.
Tyrone, watch the podcast.
He doesn't.
You should.
I'm sad.
Tyrone invented Philby Higgins. Philby Higgins was in our made-up universe here. The best college football player ever.
He won the Heisman Trophy 7 times.
Yeah, no one's ever done that.
Ever.
Leads all stats in every single category.
Yep. Blocking, tackling,
passing touchdowns, rushing touchdowns,
receiving
everything.
touchdowns.
Everything. He was a quarterback.
Yeah.
But
talk about a guy who can play out of position.
But Philby motherfucking Higgins. That's a story for another day. But let's say we'll use Philby Higgins because it's not a real person. We'll say Philby Higgins went to Arizona State, lit up the board, won 2 Heismans, decided he's going to go to the draft in his sophomore year because he'd be eligible. Because hypothetically, he also got redshirted. That's 3 years. Philby Higgins gets drafted number 1 overall to the Cleveland Browns, and he goes, I want to go back to college. I want a better team. Thoughts? I think once you declare for the draft,
there's stipulations. There's stipulations for the draft because you can go to the draft as long as you don't sign with an agent. I'm pretty sure that if you don't like where you're drafted, you can just go back to college.
I think you would get a 1 veto card. You get 1.
Okay.
1 and 1 only. But you have to do it before your junior season. So, hypothetically, Jeremiah Smith. He gets drafted, he's just drafted. That's it. Doesn't matter where you get sent. That's where you go. Your college career is done. But Julian Sayin,
because he's a sophomore.
Let's say Julian Sayin decides he's going to declare for the draft. He gets drafted by the Cleveland Browns. He's like, I really don't want to play for the Browns. I'm going to go back to Ohio State. I'm okay with that.
So I think the premise of this new rule is it's 5 years only. So if you redshirted, you get to play 4 years.
Correct.
If you don't and you started as a freshman, you still get 5 years.
So if you're a senior and you're like, I'm declaring for the draft.
Yeah.
And you get drafted and you're like, I want to go back to school.
I still think that it would have to be upheld, the team that drafted you. So no matter what, you're going to have to serve out your rookie contract.
I also think a weird caveat to this, if you're going to go back, if you did get drafted and you decided you're going to go back to college, you have to go back to the team you played for.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, I played for Western Kentucky. I got drafted.
Now I want to play for West Virginia.
And now I want to play for West Virginia or UCLA or something like that. Nope. You got to go back to your team. You're stuck there forever.
I am 100% on board with that.
I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Or are we ending?
Yeah, we can wrap it up.
Okay. I think that covers it for episode 3, season 3 of Exiting the Huddle with Dan and Jacob. Next week, we're gonna get to talk about some games.
We're going to talk about some games. We're going to get to preview what probably is one of the best week 2s.
Week 1.
Week 1s. One of the best week 1s out there. We'll get to talk about the Irish Curse.
Irish Curse.
And we'll get to talk with you guys.
Which I'm excited about. But thank you guys again for watching Exiting the Huddle with Dan and Jacob. It's been fun. It's been real.
Yeah.
It's been real fun. And I cannot wait for next week. Again, thank you, everybody. If you did wish me a happy birthday, even though it was yesterday, but Saturday, August 22nd. I'm living it up. I'm on vacation. Growing a beard. You can't tell on camera, but we're getting there.
I shaved.
I have to shave every single day for work. I don't shave on vacation. But I'll be clean shaved next week. But anyway, thank you guys again so much for watching. We really do appreciate it. If you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on anything you can follow us on. And click that link in the description. Join the Discord.
Yeah.
No one's in there. But once you start getting people in there, we'll have discussions. We'll have weekly discussions about things that you guys would like to talk about. Also, leave a comment about things you would like us to talk about. It helps the flow of the episode, especially if somebody's like, hey, I think I really want to know about Georgia this year, or I really want to know about Oklahoma or in any school. We'll do some research. We'll go in depth. Because otherwise, we're just kind of flying blind here.
Yeah. Flying by the seat of our pants.
Flying by the seat of our pants. But again, thank you guys, everyone, for watching. Thank you for the podcast. I think you know what's next.
Ready?
Ready?
Break.
Break.